Listen, I'll never encourage to pay for it. But as I've gotten older, I realized buying it is way less expensive than getting it for free. It's just like a car loan. The more money you put down, the less you have to pay in the back end. But a lot of times what you do, you like to put a little bit down on the down payment and cookie crumb, and then you pay a lot more in the back end. No, pay a lot more up front. You pay less in the end. You get a lot more rewards too, my nigga. Come on, man. Free game.
I don't work currently.
Does your man support you?
Yeah, he supports me.
Okay, he supports you. Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
If he be like, listen, I don't want you wearing that, take that off, what you doing?
Asking him why. Okay.
Rent due. And you're like, hey, baby, can you pay this for me? And he asks you, why?
Well, he wouldn't ask me why because he already know when it's due.
Look at that. He wouldn't even ask you why because he already know when your rent is due. So he's being proactive to take care of you. Shouldn't you know to do your job just like he knows to do his job?
My body, my choice, what I want to put on.
It's his wallet, his choice.
And he chose.
Okay. It seems that his love is more genuine than yours.
Then that's okay.
If you watching this right now, brother, run.
My husband is gonna make burgers tonight for dinner, and I was like, what are you making with the burgers? And he was like, what do you mean? And I was like, what are you making with the burgers? Is it a burger and fries? Are you making a salad to go with it? Is there fruit on the side? What's the side dish? And he's like, I'm not making a side dish. How many of your husbands do that when they make dinner? Because every time my husband makes dinner, it's just a burger on a plate. A piece of chicken on a plate. I love that I have a domesticated husband who will make dinner, but he has literally served us just a single chicken breast on a plate.
Most likely that man was either raised by a single father or he was single himself for a while, or he was raised by a mom that really pushed veggies on him and he hated every second of it. Honestly, a lot of sides are just fillers, especially French fries. Like, you might as well just eat another burger rather than fries. I've actually done that myself, especially from fast food restaurants where the fries are just not healthy. Also, let's not forget that that burger has veggies on it, plus some cheese for protein potentially. Also, most of you ladies don't have a leg to stand on because can we talk about girl dinners? Your idea of a meal could be crackers, cheese, maybe some pepperoni with olives and wine. That's it.
And here's what happens when the men check out. I get to go home. My house is quiet. I don't want no drama, no foolishness, no texting, no nonsense going on. I ain't got nothing to prove to nobody. I can just go home. I could just go home. I could be out there dating, but why would I do that? When all of these modern women don't have a good head on their shoulders, why would I be out there? For what?
If you got expensive taste, it's because God knows you can afford it. Have you ever noticed that everything you're drawn to in life somehow turns out to be the most expensive option? What if expensive taste is God showing you your frequency? Your spirit recognizes quality before your bank account catches up.
I think wasn't there a, what's that guy's name? I can't remember his name. He's the major character in the New Testament. He was like, don't desire wealth, reject everything that is of material, live for, I can't remember that guy's name. They were like, he's come, like the Old Testament was like, he's come. And then he was like, he was always talking, hanging out with the poor people all the time. And people were like desiring rich stuff. And he's like, you're not going to inherit.
Right.
I don't know. I'll have to look him up later.
Yeah.
But you know that guy?
Yeah.
He was saying the opposite of that.
Lala, you're so male-centered. You know I'm my man-centered. I center my life around my baby. Whatever he wants, he gets. I don't care what it is. It's his world. I'm just living in it. If y'all don't like it, I don't know what to tell you. It's a beautiful thing when my baby talks to me all the time. I love that I bring him peace. I love that anytime he needs something, he comes to me. I love when he has a question, he comes to me. I love the fact that he calls me for everything. That makes me feel good. It makes me feel like I won in life, that everything is revolved around me. I love that. You don't have to love it. If your man wants to call somebody else and you're okay with it, that's cool for you. But I love the fact that I am like I'm his everything, that he's relying on me for most of the things. I be like, baby, you think I'm that smart? You think I could be a lawyer? No, I can't. But that gives me a thrill that he thinks I can. He thinks I can be a doctor, then I'm a doctor. Call me Dr. Doolittle. I don't care. You don't like it? Oh well. It's not working out for you.
And modern women, you know, you're going to sit up here and wonder why men ain't, you know, coming up to you like they used to. Why they're not asking you out. Why they're not pursuing you like you want to be pursued. But modern women have this thing to where they can ask you all of the questions that they want to ask you. They can dig into your background. Well, I got to do it to be safe. And indeed, I saw a video just recently where a young lady was surrounded by some dudes, you know, just had her in a corner somewhere, and that was horrifying. So I understand it and I get it from that perspective. I'm not even sure what those dudes were doing. It's like criminal behavior. And then they post it on Facebook like idiots. But the point is, a lot of men are not asking out because a lot of men are being associated with that. A lot of men are being associated with criminal behavior. And they might be like, well, that's not me, and I don't want to make a woman feel uncomfortable, so I'm not even going to go approach. I'm not even going to go ask her out. I'm just going to leave her alone. I might say a comment or something like that, or compliment and leave her alone. Number one. Number two, I don't want to be called creepy. I don't want to be called creepy. There's too much stuff involved in what's going on today. I don't want to do that, man. I'd rather get me a beer and go on back to the house.
Women might not even realize that they're pushing their man away until it's too late, until he's gone. Here's how you notice. It's not always cheating that drives men out. It's disrespect, constant negativity, emasculinizing him, belittling him, and making him feel like no matter what he does, it's never enough. When men feel drained instead of inspired, they don't explode. They retreat. They stop opening up. They stop putting in effort. They stop fighting for the relationship. And then the women play the victim, acting blindsided when he finally leaves. But the truth is, you created an environment where he couldn't thrive, where his presence felt like a burden instead of a blessing. And men will not stay where they feel unvalued, unseen, unappreciated. So if your man is pulling away, stop pointing the finger at him and look in the mirror. You might be the reason. Respect him, admire him, build him up instead of tearing him down, because the moment he realizes peace exists without you, he'll never come back. And that's a hard truth most women don't want to hear.
One of the best pieces of advice in modernity for men, you can love this or hate this, is that generally speaking, taking advice from women about anything is a terrible idea.
What women are you around? Who hurt you?
See what I mean? The idea of who hurt you comes down to your blanket idea, your psychological training of trauma. There's not trauma, it's just pattern recognition.
What,
right?
No, but it'd be your pattern recognition.
Yeah,
everyone's got a different
but
pattern.
Here's the thing, right?
Because you do have a lot of guys that, like, if they grew up with a lot of women, then they actually do tend to go towards more women. And if they had like a, if they had bad, right? But if they had a bad relationship, like I have a lot of guys that if they had abuse from men or bullying from men, they actually don't trust the men.
You go immediately to a trauma analysis rather than a logical analysis.
That would be logical. That would be logic.
You make a claim that they think is effective. Women as a category, instant trauma response. Must be trauma. Who hurt you?
There's that
what happened to you?
Emotional.
What is this thing that triggered this, right? And it's like, actually, there doesn't always have to be a thing. In fact, there most often isn't. You can just use logic and reason to assess the situations around you based around the social relationships people have and determine that women usually give really bad advice, especially to each other.
You know what? You know, we talk about men opting out, not getting married, that sort of thing, because there's like legitimate legal risks to it. You got people out there, men out there, that subscribe to the belief that, hey, I'll be with it. I think I was listening to what's his name on whatever podcast that was kind of saying the same thing, and can't remember his name, his last name, Justin, tall guy, white guy, I think, might be from Louisiana. So I don't even know if he's really white. He might be black, just light skin. I'm just joking. But am I? He grew up around black people, so maybe. Anyway, he subscribes to that belief. I'm not saying don't get married. I'm just saying there's a lot of guys out there that look at the math on that. And they're doing the math and they're trying to figure out, okay, so where do I benefit? What's in it for me? Will you get a companion? Do I really? Do I get a friend, or do I have more responsibility? Do I have another bill? Do I have more strength?
Quick question for you.
I know you. You hit me up one time.
When did I hit you up?
On Instagram.
Really?
Yeah, you were asking me if I wanted to do an interview.
Well, here we are.
Oh gosh, I'm kind of working right now though.
What do you do for work?
I do OnlyFans.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, I know you're gonna judge.
Hey, who said I'm judging though?
It's okay, I've seen your videos.
Hey, listen, what's the most a man has spent on you taking you shopping?
I've actually never been taken shopping.
You've never been taken shopping before?
I don't think so. You ever been taken shopping? No, we're not. We're not like that. We're not like that. We don't roll like that.
None of your exes before said, hey, let's go to the mall and I'll just splurge on you today.
No.
Why do you think that's never happened to you before?
I just don't think I dated people like that, and I feel like that's more common here in Miami. So like outside of Miami, it's not really like a kind of like a standard. So, but listen, I know I would love to do an interview, but I really have to work. I really have to work, and I have to take advantage of the sunlight.
I'm just curious to know.
I know, it's okay. It's okay. Thank you, though.
So men, I need you guys to stop molding women who do not want to be molded. Yep. So here's what a lot of women know. A lot of women know that men tend to fall a lot harder when it comes to being in love with a woman, right? So if a woman can get you to fall in love with her, she knows that she has almost like control over you, right? Because women can fall in love 2, 3, 4 times a year, whereas men don't really fall in love like that. So when they actually do really fall in love, right, they tend to stay in situations that do not best serve them because they want to fix the situation. Because you guys are natural fixers. You guys want to resolve issues, right? You're very solution-based. It's just in a man's DNA. But women will use this against you and literally manipulate you into staying into relationships that do not best serve you. And what will happen is you'll be trying to fix this woman. You'll be trying to mold her into what you want her to be, and you'll keep on trying to fit a circle into a square. It's never going to work. So my advice to you guys, men, let's normalize actually getting a woman who has the qualities that we want and then working with that instead of trying to mold, force, and fix a woman into what you actually want. It's slim pickings out here, but guess what? There still are some good women. And make sure you value yourself enough to get with one of them.
And you know, I think modern women they're stunned. They're kind of like uncomfortable that they might have to be the ones to approach now. Why do I have to? What happened to the men? Who's going to be the boys? Well, the boys are still the boys. It's just the boys have learned what to do to stay out of trouble. And you know, you've said some things, maybe you forgot that. And you've done some things, maybe you forgot that, to make the man feel like, oh, I'm not welcomed. I'm not wanted. My advances, me coming over and talking to them is not wanted. So let me stay back. At some point in time, modern women have to take accountability for what they've done in the dating market instead of trying to heap it all on men.
Nah, no funny. Y'all know who y'all remind me of? Them scamming Habibi that be calling my phone trying to get my social security number, talk about something. Yeah, we got it, but we need you to re-verify. Nah, you tell me it since you know it. Then them switch on you mad quick. Just give me the social. That's how y'all be. Talking to all nice, then you randomly ask for some money, then ask you like, why I gotta give you money? I just met you. Just give me the money or you'll never see me or me. Shut the fuck up. I know sick that had they dick in your mouth. You're a cum dumpster. What am I giving you money for? And the funny thing is, y'all will be respected more if y'all would just be upfront with it. Like, y'all are prostitutes. I think y'all are in an identity crisis. Y'all are like the who wear scrubs at the hospital and push garbage cans around and swear that y'all are nurses. Y'all are janitors. The only thing you're scrubbing is room 107. Let's get that very clear. If y'all would just not do, y'all do everything a prostitute does, but don't want to be called a prostitute. You know, in y'all bios, when y'all have in there girl mom, Kaylee and Alyssa's mom, Deshaun's mother, also put in your bio you're a prostitute too. Y'all don't know what that is? That's you.
I just feel like everybody's a girl's girl until they're not, like you. Like you're probably, would you describe yourself as a girl's girl?
Yeah, I was getting there.
Okay, so yes, you are. Okay, so you're a girl's girl, yet you will take money from other wives' husbands just to pay your own bills. And you were kind of like, well, that's their fault for paying for. So there's this like double standard where we're like, oh yeah, we're girls until it just like no longer benefits us, until we can weaponize it against each other, against men.
Then what about women like me who've been a breadwinner in every single relationship, and I prefer to pay for myself?
Yeah, but what's your point?
You can't just generalize all women like that.
Please be specific.
You just did.
No, I used a very specific
modern feminist.
I used a specific example for you, which was claiming you're a girl's girl, yet knowingly taking money and taking husbands away from wives because they're paying you. And I got villainized and demonized for just being honest. You're checked out because I'm calling you on something that you don't like. So you'll be abrasive. You'll be like, this is my opinion. But then the moment somebody challenges that, you're like,
no,
that's feminism. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much.
And you really do have a lot of these modern women that they use self-care as a substitution. And what happens a lot is, you'll walk into their apartment, immaculate, fantastic. I mean, the stuff that they have, you got $400 candles, you got the red light therapy mask, you got a Peloton bike that you might use twice a week. Everything looks perfect. Like I said, immaculate, all that stuff. But then she be online Googling, why do I feel empty? How come I feel like with all this stuff around me, I don't have the things that I truly thought I would have. I don't have the feelings that I truly thought I would have. Well, you can't really spend your way out of loneliness. You can't really self-care your way and buy your way out of loneliness. It's good to take care of yourself, basic hygiene, and even, go get yourself a massage. Man, you feeling tense or whatever, whatnot. Oh man, I've been girl bossing it or whatever. Go ahead. You want to get your nails done, do all that. You want to take yourself on a trip, it's your money, enjoy it. But a lot of times these modern women, and they're being given or recommended that, just pour yourself into self-care. Just pour yourself into traveling and all these other things and new experiences. Yes, I will, and I have. But after all of these experiences, I still want a companion. What are we going to do about me not having a companion? Somebody help.
How old are you?
I'm 30.
So being 30 and being a single mom, how do you go into dating now?
Oh, in Miami? Oh, it's like non-existent. Miami is like, if you want to come here for love, don't. Miami is definitely a place to benefit from, like with business, the lifestyle, you do elevate when you're here. But when it comes to love, it's pretty hard. It's very hard. Dating is very hard.
What would you say is the minimum amount of income you would want your future man to bring in annually?
I definitely, when I think of a partner, I don't want to look at them here. So I want to look at them here or here, so they definitely have to be equal, I guess, as I am. So I think me putting myself in this position, I can attract somebody that's doing a lot for themselves already. If I had to put a number on it, I want to say like $1 million.
$1 million as the minimum.
Yeah.
Do you bring in $1 million yourself?
Yeah, so then I think it's possible for a man to do that.
And what do you do for work?
I do real estate. But I'm not opposed to somebody that's making 100-something thousand. I don't care about how much they're making. I care about their character, how driven they are. I don't judge somebody just of what they're bringing in annually. It's not something I ask. It's not something that's in my conversation daily. I judge people based off their character, based off their determination to do things. That's all it takes. Because you are a $1 million man right now. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you're not making $1 million, and not everything is physical in this world. Everything, if anything, is spiritual, and you are a $1 million man right now because of how you present yourself. So I know that you'll make $1 million, maybe not this year, next year for sure. But what's it to say that I don't think that you're not? To me, you are,
No, this shit's gonna blow me. Because why are y'all always trying to do something with my baby? Why you got all this up here? Why you got all this up here? No, I'm tired of this. Every time you want to do something with my son, this is my baby. I don't care.
Girl, it's his kid too. But you mad because his girlfriend treating the kid right. Girl, this is the reason why men be ghosting y'all. Y'all be too busy with drama instead of worrying about if the kid is happy.
We're finna go. You can go ahead and get this shit together. No, you can go ahead and get this shit together. Who's touching me? No, he's leaving. So stop trying to take my baby out my hands.
Mad because you ain't got enough money to do
it. It don't matter.
That's some broke ass shit.
It don't matter.
You just doing dumb ass shit.
All this drama in front of the kid. Girl, grow up. It's a party for your kid, not your ego.
I don't give a fuck. We're gonna bash them up. Like I said, we're gonna bash them up.
That's why I came over here, just to act like I want to be like never want to be here. Y'all always trying to throw some shit on my son like he's y'all kid. Fuck this.
Take his little dirt.
You mad because she actually treats your kid right? Girl, you sound crazy as.
That's your son. That's y'all son. The one you got right there, that's y'all son.
Go ahead. Take his little dirt ass. We're gonna have a party anyway, with or without. I don't give a fuck. Bye. Lame ass little girl. Y'all, this is my better BM. This how she act. Cause she ain't got no money.
Where's his shoes?
Don't worry about it. Lame ass.
Girl, you just mad because that kid might actually have fun. And you can't stand to see someone else that love him. Classic bitter energy.
At some point in time, modern women have gone to, with the way they speak to men, they make it seem like they've gotten their degree in social work. They make it seem like they've completed a substantial amount of coursework in therapy, in counseling, with the way that they talk to men, with the words that they say to men, with the way that they try to take the language that they learned in therapy and weaponize it against men. Oh, you're a narcissist. No, I'm not. That's not the definition of it. Oh, well, you're this and you're that and you're misogynistic and no, I'm not. You don't know the definition of that. There's plenty of videos out here where a man is asking a woman because she says, well, I think this is misogynistic. Well, what is that? Silence. Because you don't know what you're talking about. And that's what they try to do with, oh, you're gaslighting me. Oh, you're a narcissist. What does that mean? And how is that narcissism? Silence. Because I don't know what the heck that I'm talking about. I can say that I've done the healing and the inner work. And men already know I'm full of BS. I'm full of bullcrap. Because I'm just talking nonsense. That's the position that a lot of modern women are in.
Boy, which one of y'all started complaining about the women going to the men's restroom? This is crazy word. Got us in line because y'all feel some type of way. Equal rights.
Did they really just say equal rights? As if that was some sort of gotcha moment in this particular situation? Oh dear. Personally, I do find it rather amusing when individuals like to use words seemingly without actually understanding what they mean, but I digress. But equal rights in this situation does not mean that the women need to have access to the men's restroom, because they have equal opportunity by having equal access to their respective restrooms. Now, a person could argue, I suppose, that there should be more women's restrooms, but that would be something to take up with the owner or manager of that particular facility. But the real question is, if the line was longer for the men's restroom than the women's, how many women, in the spirit of equal rights, would be willing to let the men in their restroom with them?
You know, a lot of these modern women, honestly, if they could go on a girls' night or a girls' trip and do what they're supposed to be doing, I really do think that men would be okay with it, right? If you just go on a trip and don't act crazy, I think you'd be all right. But I think what a lot of modern women are doing is they're getting out there and acting a fool. They're getting out there, you know, first of all, acting a fool, posting thirst traps, not responding for days. There was one woman that decided to go on a trip and blocked her fiance. Oh, I need my peace. I need to be on this retreat. Why in the world would you do that? Why in the world? unless that's something that you've talked about previously. It's like, okay, I'm going on the street. I don't know if there's going to be phone service. So I might not be able to contact you as much. That's one thing. But for you to say, I don't want anybody bothering me, I'm going to block you. Anything could happen. You don't know what's going on at that retreat. And why would you even block him? Why don't you just put your phone on do not disturb? Number one. Number two, why don't you just leave your phone in your room, in your bag or something like that? And right before you go to bed at night, you check it to see if anything has happened. Why don't you do that? But modern women, they don't know balance. They don't know how to do what they're supposed to be doing. So they go out there acting a fool, cutting off communication. Number one, number two, and number three, they're hanging out sometimes with women that don't even like her man. Why is that a problem? Because we go on these girls' trips. We were already going to act a fool. But since I don't like them and I got a little liquid courage, that looks like a cute guy over across the way. How about we go talk to him? No, I already have a man. You can go talk. I'll come with you so you won't be alone. But no, it's for you. I don't even like Kyle. He's this. What did I do? Yeah, I've never liked him from the jump. Stupidity, bad influence, acting dumb. If you can just act right, it wouldn't be a problem.